Hi, my name's Judith Driscoll. I work as a psychotherapist in St. Paul, Minnesota. I wanted to introduce you to the Elements today. The Elements is a self-help system that I invented that helps inspire people to uh, practice self-investigation on a daily routine basis. The intention that I had in coming up with Elements was to help people to find a really fun and easy routine and use it regularly. And they are great at helping readers to pinpoint and change root cognitions that diminish health and life. So I'm in the middle of writing about the elements. I'm coming up with what I hope will be engaging vignettes that illustrate their use. I'm also working with another writer who is using the elements. I'm helping her through that process, and then she's writing about her experience as well. The elements are based on a holistic ideal that the most informed answers lie within each of us, and that we're always moving toward health. They stress, I was very inspired by the farm I was living on when I was diagnosed with cancer, and so the elements stress that we're part of nature, and nature is a wise ecosystem. My greatest challenge in writing about the elements was to openly share my beliefs about how healing actually works, and especially how the elements worked for me. There was a lot of discovery that I had about core beliefs that I eventually came to see were creating the imbalance in my life that eventually led to cancer. And it was very difficult to share that information with others because traditionally that's not how we see cancer. But a theme in my story, once I started understanding my story, was that I had a protective stance that I learned very early in life, which was to stay silent. Silence for me helped me to avoid criticism and ridicule, and it was a learned protective measure that I continue to use throughout life, and it was hard to unlearn that system. But cancer set me on this journey of unlearning this very entrenched stance of invisibility and expressing my beliefs, especially those that diverge from the norm. While it seemed nearly impossible at times, I came to see that this was going to be a pretty important part of my recovery. So I think that learning to express myself authentically represents my greatest successes, but also the most distressing of my challenges. And speech giving is, just one facet of truth telling, and I really appreciate the chance to talk about the elements and share with this class. Thank you.